And before we bring our next guest on, in case you missed it, at a recent campaign stop, New York's appointee to governor, Kathy Hochul, told Republicans to pack their bags and move.
And we're here to say that the era of Trump and Zeldin and Molinaro, just jump on a bus and head down to Florida where you belong, okay? Get out of town. Get out of town. Because you don't represent our values. You are not New Yorkers. You're not New Yorkers.
Well, if New Yorkers means spitting in the face of legal American citizens and being upset that illegals are getting bused to your neighborhood while crime's running rampant, taxes are high, and you're not taking care of Americans, then I wouldn't want to be a New Yorker. Here now to discuss the sanctuary state of New York and why Democrats seem so mad these days when they get a taste of their own medicine. He's the GOP chairman of New York and, oh, by the way, a congressional candidate for New York's 23rd district, Nick Langworthy. Nick, how about it? Wow. Muriel Bowser, Kathy Hochul, Mayor Adams in New York, all these folks are so upset about this illegal immigration problem in their town all of a sudden.
Well, it's amazing. These proud Joe Biden Democrats that have signed up for this agenda from pillar to post, now they have a problem when they're showing up on their doorstep. You know, in New York City, these are the same people that we had to beat in court to prevent non-citizens from being enrolled as voters in the city of New York. Yet, you know, Mayor Adams is balking in looking for help to support, you know, the illegal convoys as they come up from Texas. We need a border. We right now we have no border. This Biden administration has absolutely created this crisis. You know, we've been dealing with all year long secret flights in the middle of the night coming into Westchester County. This is now knocking on the door of the Port Authority, but this has been happening in this state for a very long time. And the administration is flying, you know, these illegals sneaking into this country all over the place. It's just amazing to watch these avowed liberals who are going to be the first ones out there pounding their chests about humanitarianism. They're the ones wanting to turn these same people away.
Right. They're upset they're coming to their town, and then they're accusing people like Abbott of mistreating these folks by putting them on buses in the middle of the night and shipping them to New York and D.C. That's what your own president is doing, like you just confirmed. And we've shown pictures and videos of these flights dropping into at least 26, 30 different states. So I don't want to hear about, we care more about the illegals than Republicans do. Really, if you did put up the latest headline, then you would shut the border down, tell people to stay in their country and do it legally. Because once again, look at this one, Nick. There was another death, this one horrible. A father and his two toddlers were left behind by smugglers in the middle of the Arizona desert. A 4-month and an 18-month-old, Nick, dead along with the father. Who's got blood on their hands?
This is just heartbreak. And this continues on and on and on until we get a tight policy watching the border, creating real border security. You know, we're going to have more and more stories like that. But to watch these phony liberals sit there and twist in the wind over this now that the problem is becoming theirs on their doorstep. And I salute Governor Abbott for what he's doing, because this should not just be Texas's problem. This should not just be border states' problem. You know, we have a porous border, and America needs to wake up that we need to make this a absolute number one priority of finishing the wall and getting a real border security, because it's not about Mexico and the United States. This is about really everyone that seeks to do us harm in the United States. I mean, the amount of Chinese fentanyl that's coming across that border.
Oh, it's horrible.
And absolutely killing our kids is disgusting.
It sure is. NickLangworthy.com is the website. You want to learn more about his bid to win New York's 23rd and his fight against these radical progressives in the Empire State. Do so. Give him a couple bucks. If you're in New York, you better vote for him. We got to get rid of those crazy liberals like the Kathy Hochuls of the world who think we're the crazy ones. Nick, best of luck to you. Get back on the campaign trail.
Yeah.
All right, take care.